It can be a little intimidating doing your first LARP.
Yeah, having a lot of fun. Fighting and beating all the guys because why not?
You can just pretend to be who you want to be.
If you do like sports, you want to run around, maybe hit some people with a stick, and touch football isn't doing it for you, I'd recommend this.
You'll find a warm, welcoming community. Everyone picks each other up, everyone takes care of each other, and we're all friends here.
It is guy dominated, but that's why we need more girls to come do it. More LGBT people doing it. Everyone of every gender, come do LARP, it's so much fun.
I'm an electrician.
I'm a registered nurse.
I work in IT.
I'm an office worker. I'm not very important. Here at Wargrounds as the Empress and as an admin, I feel a sense of power, I guess. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, lay on!
For the uninitiated, LARP stands for Live Action Roleplay, and Wargrounds is a LARPing league and community from Canberra. It's like any other weekend sport, but the teams are known as factions. They play tag-based games with big padded weapons, they do battle as enemies or allies, and it's all about their characters and costumes. LARP isn't confined to just one genre, but it's a mutual love of medieval fantasy that brings these people together at Wargrounds. I'll let them tell their epic tale from here, starting with the guy in the orc mask.
There's no getting used to wearing a full latex mask. Being an orc is just a choice, and I like having that little bit of a rambunctious, out there kind of character.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting people to take to my character as well as they did, but the first day I walked in and just declared myself the Empress, people were like, all right, all hail the Empress. Fight for the Empress. The character's just so different from what I am in my everyday life.
Being able to get into character for a lot of people can be some sort of relief. It's a great way to be in a different mindset for a couple of hours, and also running around outside, good for the health, so you're ticking a lot of boxes and you're meeting a lot of good people who share the same values.
Look, a lot of people think that we're nerds and we're weird. We absolutely are. We love it. Who cares?
My group, the Horde, we had no healers. We just had to push and push and push. But our enemies on the other end, the Empire in the north, they had healers. So it was very much a game of rush and tactics, and you had to think on your feet very quickly, otherwise you just down and out. And I was very lucky that I didn't die.
Every player is responsible for counting their own hit points. You want to hit someone so that they feel it, but not so that they're feeling it tomorrow.
Ready, fight.
Come get some.
The less armor you have, the more sort of points you get for other things, whether that's healing or damage spells. And I like to use damage spells, so to me, less armor equals more power.
There's generally sort of 3 styles of LARP. You have parlor LARP, boffer LARPs, and battle sports. So we sit firmly in the battle sports section. There's not too much roleplay going on. You're not really interacting with other players in a diplomatic way. You're just purely engaging in combat.
There's this common misconception in LARP that we're a bunch of nerdy versions that are socially awkward, and although we do have socially awkward people, it's a place where I find a lot of people are able to come outside of themselves and grow and communicate. I met my partner, I've been living with her for over a year now at LARP.
We have a lot of neurodiverse people, people who identify as transgender.
You'll have some people, maybe they've been picked on for being a nerd their whole life. They'll think they'll be picked on more if they start doing this. Some of the friends that I've made through LARP are now closer than family to me.
A lot of adults forget how to play, and we find that really important, and by playing we become more confident and more relaxed in our day-to-day life.
We play, we dress up, we fight, we have fun. I feel my life might be quite miserable if I wasn't out here doing this.
Gramercy for lending us thine ears and eyes, good viewer. Before I bid thee farewell, mayhap thee needeth new shoes. Prithee thee consider FSW shoes. Their wares can be found by consulting the Oracle at fswshoes.com.au. They deliver to thine door. Until next Good Shout Friday, anon.